right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at Wiscasset Speedway, and tonight's Flex Division joining our track for the first time this season. It's the 350 Super Modifieds, the Smack Tour, bringing us the prestigious Bentley Warren Classic tonight. It's definitely going to be an exciting show, and Sparky MacGyver was fastest in practice one, and you and Kenny White were within 1/1000th of a second of each other. So you and Kenny White looking to be the top dogs tonight?
I hope so. I hope my teammate does good too, Scotty in the 20, but we won in 2019 here, so that was the inauguration race, but hopefully we'll do good.
Yeah, that was 2019, you said?
Yes.
You won that one, Sparky?
Yeah, and I've been out for 2 years because I had open heart surgery and stuff, so.
Well, I'm glad you're doing better.
Yeah, me too.
Well, since you got back behind the wheel, how many races have you done since the surgery?
So I've done the full season right now with Smack, but I think this is the 5th or 6th race, but we haven't had that much luck, but hopefully this will bring it back.
But you've got a long history racing. What, modifieds and wing modifieds? Is that what you specialize in?
I used to run street stocks. I came up here in the 90s for a race, but I really stunk the place up. But we were pretty good in the streeter, and then I jumped into a super and haven't looked back since 2002.
So your teammate here is Scotty Watts. Yeah. Obviously, it's hard to mistake that the cars look a lot alike, just number 20 and 22. So how's that teammate situation play in? Who's the car owner?
Bob Shabbat's a car owner of both cars, but Scotty's an awesome teammate. You couldn't ask for a better one. And I've had a couple through the years, so.
He was second in practice on that last trip around behind Kenny White this time on the scuff session. And tell me why you didn't go out for the practice number 2.
I wanted to save my new tires for the heat and the feature. You know, everybody's going to, I think burn up their tires, but well, we'll see.
All right. Well, it's the Bentley Warren Classic. That's a little bit of a prestigious event, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I think Bentley was even in this car. This used to be a Chris Fairley car, Vic Miller built. Awesome car.
This exact car, Bentley drove it before?
I believe so, yes. We'd have to ask Bentley, but I think so, because he drove for Vic Miller, yes.
All right, we're gonna try to get him up in the flag stand and wave the green flag possibly tonight. But either way, if he doesn't manage to get up there, he's gonna be on the grandstand side hanging out with us, and it's gonna be a good time tonight.
Awesome. Thanks for having us.
Okay, Scott Watts is Sparky MacGyver's teammate, number 20. You were second fastest in that last round behind Kenny White. Kenny White looks like a pretty fast one tonight, but, well, I was going to say it's all about endurance, but you guys pretty much have a sprint here. I think it's 35 or 40 laps. These are quickies.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Kenny's definitely, he's cranking today. We're pretty good. The car feels good, so I think in traffic and stuff, the car's going to be good.
Is that pretty common lap counts for you guys? You guys don't do, like, big 100-lap races very often?
No, we don't have the fuel for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How big's the fuel cell?
My fuel cell's 8 gallons. Yeah, we can do 50. Sometimes 60 if it's a clean race.
All right. Well, how do you like the place? Is this your first time here?
No, I've been here a few times, and we always go pretty good here. I like it.
All right. Well, you got to cut me some slack because I'm sure you've been around here in recent years, but this is my first year being the announcer, so I'm glad to meet you, and hopefully you do pretty well tonight.
Thank you. Yeah. Track's very similar to my home track, which was Beach Ridge. I ran with a modified, so yeah, we're going to be pretty good, I think. All right. Hey,
have a good one.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
All right. We got Bobby Timmons, number 13, and I've had the pleasure of chit-chatting with Charlie Sanborn a few times when he races Super Streets.
That's too bad.
And now I'm going to talk to you, and the reason I mention that is because you guys are the hosts of the Black Flag podcast. Now, hopefully someday I'll get to talk to the third member of that. What's his name?
That's Brad. Brad, he bounces around more than Charlie and I do.
Brad Sauce, right?
Yep, Brad Sauce here, B-Sauce 96. But yeah, we'll have to get you on sometime.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I like talking to people on a mic that are also comfortable talking on a mic because there's always lots to talk about. Yeah. Some people don't give you much to work with.
Yeah, those people are tough to interview. We've had a few of those on the show, and on the flip side, we've had guys that it's like they don't stop talking, and it's like, this is great. We just sit here and listen. So,
well, in recent years, I say recent, what's it been, like half a decade now you've been racing these modifieds, but I used to see you behind the wheel of Scott Mulkern's super late model, and what made you do the switch?
It's always been in the family's blood. This is my dad's old car, and I've always loved open wheels. I've always loved super modifieds. The deal with Scott was a good deal, and we had a lot of fun, but that wasn't a forever home. That was just for a few years, and we got the most out of that we could do, but this is truly all I've ever wanted to do is race super modified, so I'm having more fun now doing this for sure.
So what do you mean about the family history? Did your dad used to race one of these?
Yeah, my grandfather started racing sprint cars at Beechridge in the 70s, which evolved into super modifieds when the track turned from dirt to asphalt. And then my dad got started at Star Speedway in the 80s, as well as my grandfather kept racing, and that's all they ever did. You know, my dad at 18 years old just jumped in a super modified. You know, he's had some one-offs, you know, in late models or modifieds, but he's just was a super. And so I've never known anything else. Like I said, this is his old car. He built this car the same year I was born, so still going, I guess.
Well, you running the 2022 campaign for points this year with the Smack Tour?
So I missed the first 2 races with the Smack Tour, so we're just here racing for fun. I love coming here to Wiscasset. It's the only chance I get to race in Maine. You know, we do all our racing in New Hampshire, or Connecticut, or New York, so it's good to come here and see some old familiar faces. I get to see a lot of people that I don't typically see at the racetrack anymore when we come here, and Wiscasset always rolls out the red carpet for us. I joke and I say that, you know, you guys treat us like we're Formula One drivers when we roll in here, so it's cool. I love coming here. We ran 3rd here last year, so looking to improve on that today.
Well, I guess 5th in that last round of practice. The first practice didn't look so hot.
No, and we cut a right rear down in the first practice, and this last practice, I mean, you can see the wrenches and the hammers banging in the background here. I'm still not happy with it. To my standards, the thing was out to lunch, so I didn't even know I was that quick on the speed chart. So hopefully we get it better, and that'll be a good sign for us. So.
All right, so you missed the first 2 rounds this season, so what's that make, 3 that you've attended this season for the Smack Tour?
Yeah, we the first Smack race we went to Hudson, and we won that, which was cool. Nice. I love going there. You know, I got Hudson Speedway on the car, so it's good to win there. I've won that one the last 2 years. We went to Lee, finished 4th, and went to Seekonk and finished 8th or 9th. We weren't very good at Seekonk, but yeah, you know, we've had a good year. We've had a good year at Star. I've got like 1 million second-place finishes at Star, and we're 1 point out of the lead down there. So we're having a really good year. I'm having a lot of fun, and hopefully today keeps it going.
All right. Well, with closing, I know Hudson has that Hudson Hugger race or the Run What You Brung race. Do you ever bring this to that?
You know, I would like to. The 01 car that's here tonight, them guys have run it, and they've won it a couple times. It seems fun, but I don't want to put that amount of work into it just to get cleaned out by a street stock or something. So maybe someday, but if I do bring anything, I'll probably bring my big block car to that one, something with 900 horsepower.
You got a big block supermod too? Yeah,
we're building a brand new car to run ISMA. Hoping to have it out by the end of this year. If not, definitely next year. It's something Dad and I have just kind of been tinkering on for the last couple of years now. It's been a slow process, but we're going to hope to get that out this year.
All right, awesome. Glad to hear it. Good luck today, Bobby.
Cool. Thanks, Nick.
Okay, I got James Roussaw right here with me. He is the promoter of the Smack Tour. And they like to call you Hollywood. Why do they call you that? I mean, aside from what we can obviously see here, you look like you belong in LA.
You know, racing's entertainment, right? And our job as competitors, to entertain the fans and give them a great show. So that's what it's all about.
And you pretty happy with the car count today? I think 17 is nothing to sneeze
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we average about 18 to 20 cars. And in today's economy and everything going on, you know, we're real happy with that. And we should put on a great show for the fans. And we love Wiscasset.
All right, so I heard a little bit of chit-chat. I may be wrong, but they said 17 cars, and there may be an 18th on the way. Who's that?
There was one more competitor that's trying to get here today, but we'll see. But if not, 17 is a great show, and we're happy all these guys and girls are here.
For sure. Now, what's the overall word about the track? How do the drivers like it?
You know what, Wiscasset's one of their favorite tracks. It's wicked fast, and there's outside groove, and you know, we love Maine and seafood and everything, you know, the Jordans have done here at Wiscasset. So it's one that's on their bucket list, and everybody likes coming.
All right, so Hollywood, how'd you get into this position? Did you used to race yourself?
Well, tried to race a little bit, and it ran out of talent, but you know, when I was a kid, you know, I was involved in supers over in Oswego, New York, and you know, met Johnny Burke, and you know, this tour was great. It's just somebody had to tell a story. So I stepped in about a year ago here at Wiscasset. That was my first race, and just really came on with Smack. And now we're going to do about 1 million views this year with Smack. So that's awesome, and you know, we're just going to continue to grow.
Yeah, going to get a lot of views today. We're on Racing America.
Awesome, I love it. We love Racing America. It's a great partner, and goes out nationwide. And we just love Alan and everything you guys do. So.
All right, Hollywood. Thanks for talking with us. Have fun today.
All right, thanks, guys. Good to see you.
All right, last but not least, we got Ben Tinker. And I remember seeing you in past modified type cars. What made you do the switch?
Yeah, I had a ton of success here at Wiscasset with the pass mod. Won a bunch of these races. Just a super fun place. Went to super late models for a little while. Didn't really love that. These cars are. It's neat because we can build anything. We can we can build anything we can pretty much think of. You know, the rule book's about 1 page long, so that makes it fun. The speed is more than, you know, I mean, it's just crazy how fast they go. There's a lot of different things that get us into it, but like I say, the creativity side of it is good. If you can dream it up, you can do it for the most part. And they tour around to a lot of different places, so that appealed to me, but pretty much that's the case.
Now I know that you were building a lot of tour type mods for people. Did you ever make it a full-time job, or was it just a side hustle?
It's not a full-time job. I work for the town of New Gloucester. I'm the mechanic for the town full-time. It's pretty much just a side hustle for us, but we still do a ton of stuff. Unfortunately, Faith Cleaves wrecked her car over here the other night. We're going to fix that this week, and we take care of stuff for Kevin Varney, for Garrett Lamb. We do a bunch of different stuff. So yeah, it's turned into a situation where we've got probably 4 or 5 cars that we built from scratch here now. So, and one of them, I think his name is Ryan Hayes, is the other one that runs over here. So we're pretty much working on all of them.
So did you get into building these now too?
I have not built one of these from scratch. We pretty much bought that car there as pretty much a roller with the wing, and I built the body and, you know, made the suspension how I wanted it and made the changes. I haven't built one from scratch, but boy, I'd love to, you know. They're just fun to do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ben Tinker, the last round winner for the Smack Tour. What track was that at?
No, actually won the last race at Star Speedway.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It wasn't a Smack race?
No,
it was just
we
Star.
finished third at Seekonk in the Smack deal at last 2 Wednesdays ago at Seekonk. We finished third. So
I knew I saw on Facebook that you just won.
yeah,
I didn't know it wasn't for a Smack race.
Yeah, no. Hopefully we can get them tonight. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
You don't get very many opportunities to race super modifieds in the state of Maine, so we can do it tonight. That'd be pretty cool.
Third on the speed charts. Good luck today.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
The 50th Dave LOL is the younger brother to Oxford 250 Wayne.
Starting in the 16th position, driving the Twin Motorsports and Battery Shop of New England, number 01, out of Salem, New Hampshire, welcome Bill Hallowell. In the 15th starting position, driving the Heavenly Donuts and Whitcomb Hardwood Flooring, number 45, from Methuen, Massachusetts, welcome James Whitcomb. Starting in 14th, driving the JNS Paving, number 3, out of Plastown, New Hampshire, welcome Matt Mary. Starting in the 13th position, driving the D&D Firewood and Osborne Welding, number 79, from Raymond, New Hampshire, welcome Mike Kenny. To the 12th starting position, driving the FX Caprera Honda, number 50, out of Manchester, New Hampshire, welcome Dave Hallowell. Starting in 11th is the Atomic Fireworks at AWB Paving, number 20, from Seabrook, New Hampshire, welcome Scott Watts. To the 10th starting position, driving the ThriveNewHampshire.com, number 91, from Pittsfield, New Hampshire, welcome Matt Seavey. Starting in 9th, driving the Union Square Management, number 57, from Canberra, New Hampshire, welcome PJ Sturgis. Starting in the 8th position, driving the Tinker Motorsports, number 19, from New Gloucester, Maine, welcome Ben Tinker. Up to the 7th starting position, driving the Atomic Fireworks at AWB Paving, number 22, out of Sandown, New Hampshire, the 2019 winner of this race, Sparky MacGyver. To row number 3 on the outside, starting 6th in the FX Caprera Honda, number 15, from Clayton, New Hampshire, welcome Matt Caprera. Inside of row 3, starting in the 5th position, driving the Pitbull Painting and Red Show Barn, number 61, from Rochester, New Hampshire, welcome Mike Sperling. On row number 2, starting outside in 4th, driving the Martels Automotive and Drew Excavation, number 13, from Windham, Maine, welcome Bobby Timmons III. Inside of row 2, starting in the 3rd spot, in the Reynolds Brothers, number 11, he hails from Plastown, New Hampshire, welcome Mike Dufali. And on the front row, starting outside in 2nd, driving the Cornish Hardware and M.H. Humphrey and Sons, number 04, from Cornish, Maine, welcome Nettie Humphrey. And at the pole position, driving the All-Star Racing and General Sports Bar and Grill, number 77, from Ware, New Hampshire, welcome Kenny White. Folks, that's your starting lineup. Let's get our drivers strapped in and ready to race. Kenny White in the 77. Nettie Humphrey in the number 04. Row 2, Dufali in the number 11 and Bobby Timmons in the 13.
And for those of you tuning in to Racing America, we thank you for joining us on the broadcast at Wisconsin Speedway for the Bentley Warren Classic about to commence.
Jordan Hart is checking him over in 3 and 4. Like the number 3 of Matt Mary. And things all cleaned up there on the backstretch. Tinker and Humphrey on row 2 as we get ready to clean up, fire up. Tangling in this one, Whitcomb in the 45, the 15 of Matt Cabrera. And there's Whitcomb climbing up. Good showdown up front now for this one. Bobby Timmons and Ben Tinker. Visibility much better for the driver. Charge, and here comes up on the outside. final couple laps.
All right, folks, he's climbing out. Let him hear it. In the 13, TB3, Bobby Timmons, BT3. Bobby, man, oh man, you certainly knew where Victory Lane was, huh? You were excited to get over here.
Studied for this one. We were close last year, finished third, and I don't know if we had the best car tonight, but we had the first one to take the checkered flag. I hope everybody was okay that crashed. That one down in the 3 turn looked real bad. It's a shame, it sucks to tear these things up, but what a hot rod we had. Sometimes I just fall into your lap. We got a good start there and inherited the lead. Just tried to ride and run a decent pace. Last year I blistered a left rear, so I was trying my best not to do that again, and I saw the 50 look on that restart. Damn, I gotta go. But we were good enough to hang on. This is the first time I've won a race in the state of Maine since 2014, so this is awesome being from Maine, and isn't exactly my home track, but my home track's now at Intel Warehouse Center, so just shout out to everybody, my dad, Malcolm, my sister Nicole, my girlfriend Abby, everybody that works on this thing, Scott Martell at Martell's Automotive out of Ipswich, Gary Drew Excavation, Ben Bazowski at Hudson Speedway, Greg Emerson, Night Owl Creations, David Ingerham Brothers Paving, my buddies with the Black Flag Podcast. I tried to get those dopes to come up here tonight, but they decided that Fender cars in the parking lot was cooler than seeing their buddy win. And thanks to the Jordans, thanks to Johnny Burke, Bentley Warren, everybody. This is awesome, and this may come as a surprise to you, but we're gonna drink some beer tonight.
Dave Hellwell in the 50 car. Let him hear it, folks. The defending 350 smack winner 1 month ago at Seacon. Right, Dave, a month ago you picked up the win at Seacon, and where'd Bobby finish in that one? What was the deciding factor today?
I didn't see the back of that wing that night, but tonight I did. It's one of those deals. This place is phenomenal. The Jordan family, whatever it is you guys do to attract people to this place, keep doing it. I mean, $5 to get in on a Saturday night, $20 in the pits. I walked in the door, and the first thing that happened was a guy asked me in a golf cart, "You want to ride to your pit?" I said, "Geez, they don't treat me like that elsewhere." So that was awesome. I just used up everything trying to get up there. We won the heat race. We were fortunate enough to win down in Seacon, and you got to start out back. You got to earn it. So if you take a look at the rear end on this thing, I don't even know how they're still holding air. But American Racing makes an awesome tire. It survived me. If we had rubber behind us, I would love to have had a restart with Timmons. That would have been good. But I can't thank Smack 350, everybody that comes out. Bentley Warren, the guy's a living legend. I want to be just like him. So, but can't thank everybody enough. And hey, hopefully the car owner, Mike Muldoon, lets me do it again.
All right, Dave Hellwell, runner-up, everybody, but not by much. Ben Tinker, so close. What happened there on the final lap? He really back up to you?
Yeah, Dave was backing up 2-3 more laps, he was history, but do you want like a big crybaby story about how I missed it a little, or do you want me to just tell you I drove my ass off and that's all we had?
Yeah, that's what you did, and Sparky MacGyver also gave you a good run for his money as well. It was a good race.
I thought I could hear a motor when we were getting down, and I picked the pace up a little bit, but car lit off pretty good. First bunch of laps, it was pretty good. Middle section of the race, not great, and then really towards the end of it, it felt like either Dave was backing up to us or the car was coming back onto it again, but it felt real good. I've raced here a bunch of times. I've won a bunch of races in their modified division here, and it's just such a cool, fun racetrack. The Jordans put on such a good show. James Russo and Johnny Burke do one hell of a job keeping this tour up. My wife Amanda over in the pits does a hell of a job of putting up with me. I wouldn't want to be married to me for 20 years, but hey, that's another story. My good buddy Brian Sullivan, everybody that helps us out. Kevin Langlois, I've been leaning on him real hard for the tune-up. Mike Ordway Jr. has been instrumental in getting this race car going better. I was applying some of my theories that just weren't working, and he got us going in the right direction. But Double Junior with Cheese over there, he's a good guy. I've known him since before he was born, so we go way back. He's like a little brother to me, so it's cool that he got to win, and it's not very often you get to race super modifieds in the state of Maine, so we just couldn't be happier.
All right, that's going to do it for third place, everybody. Ben Tinker.